Hi, it's Alaska Granny. Rather than show you more pictures of the sad disasters that have happened after Hurricanes Helene and Milton, I'm going to share with you some of the beautiful photos that I've taken here in Alaska because it's simply so beautiful. But what we need to really think about and concentrate on is the disasters that have happened, and that even if we're living in a perfect environment or what seems like it's idyllic time in our life, anything can go wrong at any time. And if we look at some of the criticisms of FEMA, our government tells us FEMA distributes aid. FEMA will be there for you. But if you look at some of the bad press that they're getting, FEMA only has a limited amount of resources. Aid is being distributed based on demographic characteristics. They head to the biggest cities, the names, the cities that can be named that people recognize. They can't be there for everybody that is in the outlying areas. We also know that FEMA has been running out of money because of all of the problems at the border. The money that's being spent by FEMA on the immigration problems, which have disappeared off of the news during all of this hurricane disaster. We know that there have been all types of problems with the people that are suffering from these terrible, terrible storms that have occurred in North Carolina, Tennessee, Florida. So what we need to see and learn from this is that FEMA can't be there for you. You need to have the idea in your mind of self-rescue. What do I need to do? How can I prepare to rescue myself from an emergency situation? Do I have the ability to have food, water, first aid supplies, hygiene supplies? Can I live without power? Can I live without running water? Can I protect myself? And that's what we need to think about as preppers, especially if you live in a more remote or rural area. Nobody's coming to rescue you. You need to be able to take care of yourself for a time. Somebody may come, but it may be weeks or even months, and the amount of aid or help that they give you could be extremely limited. Let's take a lesson from what's actually going on in the world to realize how that sends us a message, what we need to do to prepare, how we can take care of ourselves. Nobody knows what's coming. We want every day to be the best it can be, but no one goes through life without challenges. So think about, how can you rescue yourself? What do you need to do if something happened to you today, tomorrow, the next day? How do you take care of yourself and your family if there's a catastrophe, including, do you have a bug-out bag, an evacuation plan, and an idea of where you could go depending on what the emergency is, so that you could bug out, evacuate? What do you need to take with you? What are the most important things that you could carry on your back, load into your car, and you can escape and get going again with your life? Don't ever stay in a place that isn't safe simply because of things. You can always get more things, but you can't replace your life. And the whole reason we're preppers is to prolong our life in the best way possible. Let us know in the comments, what do you think about the criticisms of FEMA? Are they really there for people? Are the disaster responses really being diverted? Are the criticisms unfounded? We certainly want to hear both sides of the story so that we can somehow grasp for ourselves what is the truth. I hope you'll like my video, share it. Please subscribe to the Alaska Granny channel.